Hi, I'm Dr. Rajani. Thanks for joining me today. Grab your coffee. I'm going to tell you the most natural way to get the most natural looking, non-surgical facial rejuvenation bang for your dollar. If you like these videos, click like. The number one thing, I'm going to go through 5 in total, is going to be skincare. You need to be on a good skincare routine. You need to take care of the skin, you need to cleanse it, you want to be on a great moisturizer, and then you need your actives. AHA is my favorite. Retinol is a close second, and for those that can tolerate it, a full retinoic acid. And then you want to, of course, have a sunscreen. That's your basics. And remember, the best skincare is going to be the one you use. So if something's too irritating for you, too inflaming, that is something that we want you to avoid. Once you have those basic steps, then you can play with different products such as snail mucin, such as azelaic acid, such as mild chemical peels at home, and so on. But a good skincare routine is the foundation. I'm not going to go in today healthy diet and exercise along with great sleep. I'm going to consider that a given. Number 2, avoid too much filler in your program. Doing too much hyaluronic acid filler bloats the face, makes it boggy, it builds up over time, it lasts many, many years in the face, and oftentimes we start dissolving a little bit and adding. In its place, you want to consider things like biostimulators, PLLA, which is known as Sculptra, or for those that want a more natural look, of course, platelet-rich fibrin, where you draw your blood, spin it down, and inject the growth factors and stem cells, cytokines, back. We now even can make a gel-like substance that approximates a filler. It's very different than a filler, but it's a gel. So people feel like, oh, it's a gel product. It's more towards what they want in their face, which is a filler, but it doesn't look like a filler because it stimulates your own body's collagen, gives you glow, and it uses many of the growth factors already in your body. There's no impurities. So avoiding filler is the key to a more natural look. Filler, when I say, I'm talking hyaluronic acid fillers. Number 3 is skin therapies. Now, this is where there are a lot of them because the machines cost clinics a lot of money. And if you're DIY, do-it-yourself, you know the machine, a good machine is going to cost you 20 grand. The ones that we buy in the clinic are $100,000 to $300,000 for us to acquire a good FDA approved or cleared, more commonly, device. Now, these are important to do. They don't have to be that fancy, and you can pick ones that aren't that expensive. Here's a couple to think about. IPL, I've been doing it for 25 years. It's been around forever. It's refined, but the wheel isn't reinvented here. It's not that expensive. It can be very dangerous, but finding a good provider, it shouldn't be that expensive. Think on the order of $500 per treatment. In the aesthetic world, that's inexpensive. Consider facelifts are easily $90,000 to $150,000 in Southern California and parts of Florida. Okay, next, I call it plasma glow. It's micro needling without energy. So, you know, people often talk about derma rollers. This would be the derma pen, like a dermal pen. I use the Cosmo pen, and I use your own blood products. So spin it down, get your growth factors, nothing added, no impurities, no exosomes, no exogenous growth factors, all your own blood spun down to its growth factors, and microneedling, thousands and thousands of microneedling holes placed in the face, and then that enters it. Okay, so your growth factor stem cells are microneedled back into you in a concentrated form. That would be another good device. RF microneedling with energy would fit in there. Chemical peels. Microderm, I'm not a huge fan. It can cause a bit of rosacea, it can irritate skin. If you like them, that's great. But those are all skin therapies. Number 4 is NutriCosmeceuticals. Now, this is a fairly new class. What am I talking about? Our food chain, our supply chain is broken. So you see it in our kids, the obesity, the rates of insulin resistance, diabetes, truncal obesities, even young boys with breast tissue. You see it. Young girls carrying more weight in a very different distribution than when I was a kid. So the food sources often don't contain a high or correct amount of a lot of the elements that we need for a healthy body. And if we can treat the body from the inside out, it's way better than getting fillers or collagen stimulators or any injections, the healthier things are. So you're going to hear more and more about these going forward. What exactly am I talking about? Give you an example. If you take vitamin K2, okay, we don't have the enzyme to convert K1 to K2. We get it, say, from animal sources is one, vitamin K2. If the cows, say you're eating beef, if the cow wasn't fed sources of K2, then you're not going to get that source in your body, okay, or to the levels that we might want. So that would be an example. So what are the NutriCosmeceuticals that I take? Number one, K2D3. Vitamin K helps put calcium into the bone. D3, so vitamin D3, it's a more expensive form of vitamin D, but it's important because it takes the calcium from the food and everything, converts it, puts it into the blood. It's complex, but think about that. Vitamin D helps calcium get in the blood. Vitamin K helps put the calcium where it's going, in the bone. And facial bone loss ages us. So K2D3 is something I take. Next, turmeric. Many, many things turmeric does, but the anti-inflammatory component is what I'm more taking it for, because overall inflammation and inflammaging, the higher the inflammation rate, whether it's your coronary arteries, it's your face, it's your skin, we know inflammation ages things. And remember, if you're taking turmeric, you have to take it with pepper or piperine or some pepper substance, okay, for good absorption. The third one that I take is collagen powder. I've done this for a long time. I have complete videos on collagen powder. You can read up on that. And finally, I take krill oil, not just for the heart protective benefits, but also for inflammation, for eyes. The omega-3s helps hydrate the eye, helps dry eye. It's been shown to help with sleep. So there's many, many different things that omega-3s do that are great for us and help decrease inflammation, including the joints. Now, number 5, you need a yearly plan. One of the worst things I see, people call up the clinic and say, hey, I want a treatment today. What is that? That's a psychological thing. Like, I'm not feeling great today. I looked at my video on camera. I'm looking old. I'm looking tired. I need a pick-me-up. Maybe my friends, my peer group is speaking unwell of me and I need a boost. So I call the clinic, I get a treatment, I walk out feeling good because I got my face lifted in some way, shape, or form. I have a treatment that I'm hopeful for. That's not the way to do it. The way to do it is sit down with your provider, work out a yearly plan. Figure out what biostimulator suits you, what skincare you want to do, what NutriCosmeceuticals you want, and what skincare you want over time. So every 3 months, maybe you're coming in for a plasma glow, or you're alternating plasma glow with a peel, with an IPL, with RF microneedling, but you're doing one every 3 months. That's what the stars do. That's what the people who look younger than their age, that is what they're doing. That's the habits they do. What I want to know from you in the comments below, what are you doing to live your best life, to stay as healthy as you can? What are your favorite treatments? We all learn from those comments below. So like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned here. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.